Hello children, welcome to my channel. Now I am starting 6th class maths, measures of lines and angles. And before going to that, let us have a small discussion about today's topic. What is the topic? You are who? You are around. What do you mean by that, children? What we are? How are we thinking? How are we exhibiting our thoughts? Depends upon our experiences. How do we get experience? We get experience by observing the people. So, which type of people are we observing? The people around us. So, if we have good people around us, we will be having good thoughts in us and our behavior will be the best behavior. In case if you select people, that means your friends who are not up to the mark, then definitely you also cannot grow in your life, children. Be careful. The people around us will tell us what we are. So as people say that, I tell me about your friends, I'll tell who you are, they'll say. That means what? If you say the names of your friends, how is their behavior? Basing on that, the people judge your behavior also. So be careful, children, while selecting the friends, while moving in a group. Carefully you see that whether that is suitable to me, whether I can improve with them, whether I can get a name with them. Otherwise, if you feel that they are not of good category, don't go to them. Always select good people around you. That will give you good character, that will make you the best person. Let us come to the studies, children. We are now going to talk about angles. What is an angle, children? This is considered as an angle. So when you draw an angle, let us consider how is it formed. An angle is formed by the combination of two rays. When two rays combine, you will be getting an angle. Now let us see what are the elements of the angle. An angle will have, first element, it has got two rays, and the second element, it has got one vertex. So in this figure, what are the rays we will talk about? The first one is OA. This is represented like this. And the second one is OB. It is represented like this. Then what is the vertex? Vertex means the corner, that is O. Then how will you name this angle? Any angle is there. How will you name? I can name it as angle AOB by taking AOB, or I can name it as, and there are many ways to name it, angle AOB, or you can name it as angle BOA, or you can just call it as angle O, or sometimes some number is given here, then you can call it as angle 1. So this is how, either number or letter they will use. This is how you can write about, you can mention the names of the angle. So this is a small introduction, how the angles are formed by combination of two rays. The angles will be having two rays and one vertex. So in the figure, I have told OA is one ray, OB is another ray, O is the vertex. And how will you name? Angle AOB, or angle BOA, or angle 1. Please copy it. It's a small introduction. Next. How will you measure the angle? How are we going to measure the angles? Measurement. How will you measured this angle. The angles are measured by an instrument. The instrument we call, the instrument which we use to measure the angle is called as protractor. Protractor. So we say that this is protractor, children. This one is called as protractor. If you see the compass box, you will be getting protractor. But when you observe this protractor, you can see some zeros. You see, it starts with 0 here. It starts with 0 and it comes up to 180. Again you have another 0 and it goes to 180. So in this case, you will be having a doubt how it has to be utilized. So I'll explain you how this has to be used, children. Suppose you have got a ray like this. You have got a ray like this. This is a ray. This is a point. Now you want to measure the angle. What you have to do is, the center portion will be there. The center portion should be kept at the point, and this side 0 you will be getting. So basing on this 0, the measurement should be done. Suppose you want to make 60 degrees, here 50 degrees suppose you wanted to make. See, this is the 0 and 50 is here. You just join them, take a point over there and draw a line. So this is a 50 degrees angle that I have drawn. In case if you have a ray like this, if you have a ray like this with a point here, then what you need to do, you have to keep this center position here, and you should take 0 from here. From here 50 degrees I will be getting here. So I need to join these two to get an angle. Okay, children. So this is the angle that I am getting. This is 50 degrees. So which side you are drawing the angle, that side 0 you have to count. This point should be the center here. It should be facing the vertex of that angle. Means this point is called vertex. Already I have explained. From here you need to do. In this way you are going to draw the line angles, children. So I hope this is clear to you. Now we will be talking about the different types of angles. What are different types of angles? Different types of angles. The first one is 0. This is called 0 angle. 0 angle means what, children? An angle which will never form. Suppose this is vertex, you will be getting the two rays like this. That is called 0 angle. That means there is no angle formed here. That is 0 angle. And the next one is 90 degrees angle. 90 degrees angle means what? It is called as a right angle. Let me write the name here. 0 angle, right angle. What is right angle, children? It will be having 90 degrees. So 90 degrees usually you will be measuring like this. 90 degrees angle is called a right angle. And the third one is acute angle. What is acute angle? It lies between 0 degrees and 90 degrees. So the angle will be like this. It is between 0 degrees and that means from here anywhere you will be getting below 90 degrees, that is acute angle. And the fourth one is obtuse angle. Obtuse angle, it is between 0 degrees and 180 degrees. 0 degrees and 180 degrees, the angle will be drawn like this. This is called as obtuse angle. Okay, children? Next, straight angle. Straight angle. Straight angle means what, children? It is the angle which makes 180 degrees. So this is an angle. This is the point. It is 180 degrees, a straight line. So this is one vertex. OA is one ray. OB is one ray. These two rays are meeting at a point O. So this is called straight angle. And next one is about a reflex angle. What is a reflex angle? A reflex angle is between 180 degrees and 360 degrees. That means how will you draw the line, children, reflex angle? It will be in this way. It comes like this. This is called a reflex angle. So usually when you talk about the angles, I can explain you in this way. Suppose these are the two rays. This is one ray and this is one ray. It is acute angle, children. This is all will come to the acute angle. And when it goes here, this is 90 degrees. It is called a right angle. And when it goes like this, it is obtuse angle. And when it comes straight like this, this is straight angle. And when it goes like this, bends like this is called a reflex angle. So we have explained to you the angles with the different measures, children. These are the different types of angles. Please write down this. Next. After this, let us come to the next part of your textbook, children. This is about, you have got to try this in page 67. Try this in page 67. In this try this, you have got two angles. One angle, first one angle is given like this. It is considered as 1. And another one is like this. It is given as 2. So, in these two, which is the greater angle? And verify, they are saying. So, by seeing this, you can say that angle 2 is greater. How will you verify it? You can verify it by measuring. And the answer is is your estimation correct? Give reasons. What is the reason, children? The reason is, what is the reason you will be talking? The reason is angle between. Suppose your angle between two rays in figure 2 is greater. That is why you are saying that it is a greater angle, children. Now, second one we will be doing. Copy this. Now the second problem, they have given different angles, children. One is like this, first bit, and second bit is in this way, and third one, this is second one, and the third one is like this, and fourth one is in this way, and fifth one is like this. So this is fourth and this is fifth. Now the question is, which are acute angles, and write their measures. Children, as I cannot show you here, I have measured in your textbook, and this is measuring 30 degrees, children, and this is measuring 50 degrees, and this is measuring 110 degrees, and this is 90 degrees measured, and this is 80 degrees measured. This is the measures. These are the measures which I have got after measuring with the instrument. Now here the question is, which are acute? So when you are writing acute angles, what are acute angles? Acute angles are the one which are less than 90 degrees. Less than 90 degrees are first, second and fifth ones are acute. Why? This is 30 degrees, 50 degrees, 80 degrees. All these three are below 90 degrees, between 0 and 90. So they are acute angles. And the question is, that's all. He is asking to measure. So I have measured it, children. That is your answer. Since I cannot show you the measurement in the book, I have done it here, children. The next one is, which are obtuse angles? You have got different figures in the third one. This is one, first one, and second one. This is first bit, this is second bit, and this is third bit, fourth bit, and fifth bit. See, the measure is given outside. Now this is fifth bit. Now the question here is, which are obtuse angles? Obtuse angles means more than 90 degrees. So what are obtuse angles? Which are more than 90 degrees, between 90 and 180. Definitely the first one is obtuse angle, and third one, first angle, third angle are obtuse angles, because this is right angle. It is mentioned like this. This mentioning is right angle, and this is, of course, the angle measure is given like this, so it is acute angle. And this is outside angle, means it is reflex angle. So only these two are obtuse angles. Please write on this. Second and third problems. Now we will go to the fourth one. Fourth one is, draw any two acute angles and obtuse angles of your choice. Any two acute angles. So let us draw acute angles. Any two, he said. So you can draw one like this. A, O, B. This is one angle, and you can draw this. P, O, Q. So these two are acute angles because they are below 90 degrees, between 0 and 90. Any two acute angles and two obtuse angles. Obtuse angles, they are more than 90 degrees, so you can consider this. A, O, B is one obtuse angle and another one like this. This is also P, O, Q. This is also another obtuse angle. So, obtuse angles will be more than 90 degrees and acute angles will be less than 90 degrees. So, in this way you can draw. And fifth one, classify the following angles as acute, right, obtuse, straight angle and even reflex angles. So, let me write the measures. 40 degrees are there, 140 degrees and 90 degrees and then 210 degrees and 44 degrees and 215 degrees and 345 degrees and 125 degrees and 10 degrees and then 120 degrees, 89 degrees, 270 degrees, 30 degrees and 115 degrees and 180 degrees. These are different measures they have given. You have to write which type of angles they are. So 40 between 0 and 90, so it is acute angle. 140 above 90 and below 180, this is obtuse angle. And 90 degrees is right angle. 210 will be a reflex angle. More than 180, reflex angle. So 44 will be an acute angle. 250 will be a reflex angle. 345, 360 is the complete angle. So this is also is considered as a reflex angle. 125 is obtuse angle. More than 90 and below 180. And 10 degrees is an acute angle. 120 degrees is an obtuse angle. 89 degrees is also below 90, so acute angle. 270, it is a reflex angle more than 180, and 30 degrees is acute angle. 115 degrees more than 90 degrees, so it is an obtuse angle, and 180 degrees is a straight angle. So these are the various angles, children, that are given in your textbook. So with this, I want to conclude my topic. Next part we will be doing in the next class.